Spider's Web, and in this video we're going to be opening this innocuous looking brown box. This is all part of the Dungeon Saga experience, so I'm going to raise the camera and then get into the box and see what happens. Here we go. Right, here we are with the box. Let's see what's inside. Okay, slicey, 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 slicey. Oh, we have bags of things. Oh, we have more cards. And we have a book of character sheets. We have Adventurous Companion card deck number 4, Companion card deck number 3, and Adventure Companion card deck number 1, and Adventure Companion card deck number 5. Oh, what else is there? You just have card deck. Oh, Adventure Companion card deck number 2. So we have 5 card decks for the Adventure Companion. We have a card deck for Return of Valandor. And we have minis. Tell you what we'll do, while it's minis, let's get a bit closer to the tabletop and I can get these out one by one. Okay. I'm going to get these out one by one, I think, rather than just going through and showing what's in here. So what do we get in this bag? Well, we have more undead stuff. We have Dwarf Revenant, which we've seen in the base game. We have zombies. We have armoured skeletons. Well, we have an armoured skeleton, we have a skeleton warrior, and we have skeleton archer and a skeleton warrior. Another ghost, and another zombie troll. There we go. So that's in one bag. I can put those into the base game, I think. And the next bag we pull out will be, let's have a look, just delve in. We have a bunch of green stuff. Oops. Let's see what these are, shall we? These are obviously from the Orc, what do we call it? It's the Warlord of Galahir, or whatever it's called. Let's see. We have an Orc raising his great big axe over his head. So I'm going to move these to one side so that I'm not confusing the camera with focusing. We have a little, I don't know, it's a goblin archer and orc archer. We have a more beast. We have the orc with his with an axe in one hand and a sword in the other. Lots of issue with the old positioning here, but not to worry. Another possibly goblin spearman. We have this little chappy, possibly another goblin. Goblins, I can't remember what the actual names of them are. With an archer. We have a troll. A little bit of bendage on some of these bits, but nothing that some hot water couldn't cure. And we have some orclings, one of them bending over backwards to help out his friends. We'll have to stand that little dibble up, but again, it's all to do with hot water. We can sort all this out. They're not making it easy for your painting though, are they? How close they're together. I was hoping they'd be on a single, I was hoping these would be, what do you call it? I was actually hoping they'd all be, what am I saying? We'd have to glue them onto the bases. The bases were separate, but never mind. That's not to be. We have some more green stuff. Probably the same things. Yes, we have some more. Oh, now we have a missing orcling. On the first box we only have 4 orclings on this thing, and on this one we have 5. We have a missing orcling, but it doesn't make any difference. It's not a big issue. You can see what I mean. You know, trying to get into them to paint them. That's going to be a bit tricky, but obviously I'll do my best. And there we are. And we'll still, as I said, it's the same figures that we got in the first pack. I think I've got another one of these packs as well. So I've got more than enough orcs and goblins to go around. They all look quite good, except for the, as I said, the occasional bits that need bending back into position, which is not an issue for me. I have the big troll. And then we have another bag, which I think is exactly the same kind of thing. I'm going through on camera so you can see that this is one of the reasons I do unboxings, is so that if there's an issue with any of the models that we get, then I can get in contact with the manufacturers or publisher or whatever and put a bit of a complaint in, shall we say. But I don't think I'll be doing it with these. Well, not as yet anyway. I don't see anything that's really causing any form of displeasure. I mean, okay, that orcling is missing off one tile. Who cares? It's only one little mini. It's not the end of the world. We know what it's supposed to be. They just need a bit of a dip in some boiling water, and that will solve most of the problems. I do like these little figures. I didn't like the orcs for Kings of War. I didn't like the way their heads were positioned. They always seem to be looking left, but I do quite like them in this. They look a lot different. And here's another more beast. Okay, that's the last lot of orcs we're going to be looking at, I think. I don't believe there's any more. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's get on to we've done the green, let's go the exact opposite and continue with the red. We have lots from the Infernal Crypts expansion. It'll be 3 packs containing the same models, and this is the army that I've actually went for with Kings of War. So it's nice to actually see what they're going to be looking like, and oh yes, I'm going to have some fun. So I wanted a different army, so I plummeted for demons. I've got demons and I've got the undead. So at least I've got a nice two nice armies that I can actually work together with. Cerberus. All the flames, we can have some fun painting. I can't remember what all these are, just off the top of my head. But, oh yes, I'm looking forward to getting the paints on these models. I'm looking forward to getting the Kings of War stuff. I still haven't got my main pledge yet, but I'm going to get it all in one. So I'm going to have a few more models to paint when they turn up as well. I hope you can see that okay. And is this one of the succubus? Oh, they look a bit... Oh, on camera they're looking quite red and lacking in detail. Hopefully you're not seeing that as you're watching it, because on the camera they look as though they're lacking in detail. When I'm looking at the models properly, I can see quite a bit of detail, and it's probably the light, but so I hope you can see some of the detail anyway. It's a shame that it doesn't seem to be showing up terribly well through the viewfinder of the camera. There's that big fella again. So I've got 3 packs of these to go through. So I want to make sure that they're all okay. That's the reason we're going through the detail look. But so far I've been happy with what I've seen. I suppose I could, if I wanted to, get in contact about that missing Auckland, but I don't think I'll bother. There we go. Another succubus. It's going to take me a little bit of time trying to remember what all the names are for these, because this Forces of the Abyss is a brand new army. This one's come off. I don't know whether, I suppose it just takes a little bit of glue on the peg there to get it back in again. Not an issue. I'm not one of those people that complain about nothing. If I complain about something, it's it needs to be complained about. Let's put it that way. Okay, and another lot of the same models. We're not going to go through as detail. I'm just giving them a quick once over, just to see how they are and make sure there's nothing seriously wrong with them. And once I'm happy with them, they can get put aside. Very, very nice models. I do like these. Oops. And as I said, the only ones I really didn't, the only models of Mantic that I've not been too impressed with, as I said earlier, was the Orcs for Kings of War. I think that's probably just down to the fact that I collected the GW Orcs for 40k. And I like them. I like their models for the Orcs, so I think that's the only reason that I was put off them, because it didn't look as well as I'd hoped. Okay, so what do we have next? We have a little, what could be a resin model. Take that off, put it into one of the other bags. I don't know who this may be. It doesn't say anywhere. Let's see if I can I suppose I must have a record of who it is somewhere along the line. When I find out, I will put the name across the bottom of the screen, or the top of the screen, wherever. It looks very elfish. I will find out. Yeah. So that's him. And I found a base, so that must be for himself as well. I'll pop that in there. And we have another of the same model. That could be the that could be an error. Got an extra model that I shouldn't have had, because I don't think I would have ordered two of the same model. But I will find out. I'm not opening that one because I don't think that's somebody should have got. I just want to make sure that I haven't got a stand. I haven't got a base for him anyway, so I don't think he'll be being used. Okay, so what do we have here? I think here we have some of the extra heroes. This could be Ali McSween. Is it Ali McSween? Can't remember her name. This looks like Blade. Tyrant King Blade. And this is the chap who has the burn. I cannot for the life remember his name as well. His little doggy. Nice. Again, we just need a little bit of hot water to straighten up. Apart from that, they're looking fine. Another one for the Forces of the Abyss. This must be the boss for them. Strangely enough, the boss being a lot smaller. I think that's the big red one. Those are Morlock, I think, if I remember rightly. Can't remember what this is, who this is. Nice figure though. I do like that. And some more grey before we move on. And this is Baal and Valandor, or the spirits of Valandor, with his curly Whippy spear. Now obviously this is a much bigger model than a normal humanoid model because he wasn't actually human. So that's his spirits, that's his good side. They're the same. If I remember rightly with the story, the good side and the bad side of the, what are they called? Like gods that walked among the people of Mantica, and these split, and this is the bad side, well, this is the evil side and this is the good side of the same person. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, somebody's going to let me know. I think if I remember rightly, that is how the story went. But surprisingly enough, I could be wrong. Chances are I will be. I've misunderstood something along the line. And now we have one last green character to bring out before we go on to the heroes, and that's this little fella, the Tyrant of Halpi. He's not small. He's not small at all. The fine figure of a dragon. I think if I've got any complaint about this model is the claws aren't long enough. They don't get flappy wings. It's just that they're not glued in. This model is that big. It comes in 3 different sections. Let's have a look at one wing. I'm trying to think of what colour to do this. I don't know whether to go for the traditional red or go for a completely different colour altogether. I'll have to think. And this is the other wing. A little bit of mould line to come off there, but apart from that, fine. This is a soft plastic model, so it's not incredibly heavy. It's something similar that you'd find if you played Wrath of a Shadow on. It's something similar kind of plastic that you get for the big models in there. But that's the big green dragon Tyrant of Halpy. And now we're on to our... Yeah, I'm just checking in the box because if there's another base. I think that one is, you know, the extra model that I said I've got. I think that one is an error. But it's the only thing that's wrong. So I'm going to get rid of some more bags here. Oops! I just noticed there's one more grey piece. Let's move these out of the way first of all. And lower the camera a little bit. Yeah. This is what I think. This is the Orc Berserker, or something along those lines. Wearing a wolf pelt over his head. He doesn't have 2 faces. That's his face, and that's the head of the wolf pelt. Really nice mod. So let's shift some stuff and see if I've not forgotten anything else. I'll put those back in the box. I will get out. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open all of them and put them back in. Okay, so we have this fella. Again, I can't remember the names of the characters, so you'll have to forgive me on that point. I think this is the cleric, I'm not sure. I think this is Ali McSween. Can't remember who the other halfling was. The grey. There's a halfling, but I can't remember his name. I think this is Ali McSween. And then we have this character with the, I'm assuming mace, or could be an incense burner, I don't know. I think this character's a demon hunter, if I remember rightly. And finally, out of this box, we have the salamander. Again, a little bit of hot water. And we've boiled the kettle quite a bit for these models, I think. But there we are. And that's all that was in that first sealed brown box. I'm going to look at the cards in a separate video, simply because I need to get some more baggies, and once I've got those I can start putting them in, because I've only got, I think, 3 left, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks of cards to look at, so I'm feeling rather separate them just in case they need separating, because I don't know whether they will or not. So that's it for this box from Dungeon Saga. I just have to work out where to put everything now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed looking at all the plastic. And if you did, join me for the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and bye.